Here we have an ASUS laptop that came in for repair. This one is model G512LV, and the customer dropped in locally. He came all the way from San Diego, and he slept. He got a hotel close by so he can come and meet us and bring the laptop over to us. I told him, I hope I can help you. I do not want you to bring your hopes up too high because we do not know what's going on with the board. I'm gonna do my absolute best. He paid for expedited service and he wanted this done. He wants this done quick. Now, we disassembled the board, and let me just quickly show you how the board looks like. Charging connector is on the bottom here. So if you watch our channel, the first thing that we do is we go to the charging connector and we measure around. ASUS laptops are notorious for having short circuit. So I want to see if we have a short circuit on this laptop. The customer said as soon as he plugged it into a surge protector, the device stopped working. No lights, no fans, no charging light, nothing. But the other devices plugged into his surge protector are working fine. So I told him maybe it's a coincidence. ASUS laptops are known to just stop working. And we have tons of videos on ASUS laptops. Meter in diode mode. And the first thing I want to do is we want to look for those two MOSFETs next to the charging connector. Not those. Those are the V-core MOSFETs. Current sense resistors I do not see. Probably back of the board. Let me flip the board quick and look around the same area. That's our charging port. And right there. You see? And right off the bat, I see something going on here. Oh, look at this. Look at this. A blown trace. Right off the bat, in 2 seconds, we figured out that we have something blown here. You know what? Let me measure in diode mode the drain of the second MOSFET, and that's probably the one on the right. And look at this. We have a short circuit, but the short is not a totally that short, 0.023 voltage drop. So some resistance is there. Let me measure in resistance mode. And the resistance is around 2 ohms, almost that short. A tiny bit of resistance, but that's still considered a short. We should not be reading a very low value, a very low ohm value on the drain of this MOSFET. What we can do is inject voltage and monitor the board under a thermal camera. It may be that this is our problem right there. It's a burned trace, and that's likely a capacitor. Let me use our anti-glare light, because the anti-glare light improves the saturation on the board. See? Look at the reds on the board, and look at the reds here. The saturation is a lot more with the anti-glare light because it filters out the glare and the reflections. But the board is dusty, so yeah, it's a capacitor. You see how we can tell now the component is yellow in color, whereas if we go back to the ring light, you can barely tell. So we may have a shorted cap here. But that's a very small cap. Usually small caps like this do not short out, based on my experience working on those laptops. But we're gonna have to find out. We do not want to snatch that component off the board. Let's see if we can save the pads. The trace here looks, I do not know if the trace is broken, but we're gonna have to find out. Now, if the burn is very bad, then the component probably molded itself, fused itself with the trace. We're not gonna be able to separate them. If a cap like this is shorting out, then yes, it can disable the circuit. But right now, since the cap is out, and if the cap is the problem, we should not have a short anymore, right? Let's measure in diode mode. And we still have a short circuit. Same exact thing. So this is likely not the culprit. I have NF.flux white. All right, so let's leave this cap alone for now. I want to figure out where the short is coming from. That tiny cap right now is the least of my worries. So let's jump over to our thermal camera. We're gonna inject voltage at the short, at the drain of the second MOSFET, and see what happens. Look at this. I already see it. Watch. See? Right there. Right there. One more time. All right, I got it. I got it. We got the bad guy. Say hello to the bad guy. Do you see him? It looks like it's one of those two caps here. This or this. Let me see if I can zoom in and figure out visually which one is bad. I have no idea because this is not a crack. It's probably, yeah, I think it's this one here. Look, I see like a semi-crack here. So which one is it? Let's try the alcohol test. I'm gonna inject voltage and apply alcohol. We want to see where alcohol evaporates first. It looks like it's the one on the right, right? When there is very little heat dissipation, the alcohol test is not going to be much of a help. But right now we only have two caps, right? We can also use the atomizer, but let's live on the edge. Place your bets. Is it the one on the left or the one on the right? And whether you win or lose, that money goes to me. Let's be fair. I'm the one making the video. Okay, so I placed the cap. I disconnected the cap, and now we're gonna measure. Do we still have a short? And I'm zoomed in a lot. Let me zoom back out. And look at this. We do not have a short anymore. Did you win or lose? We do not have a short anymore. Wow. We got it. We got it. So we can replace the cap. I got some of them right here because that's what I do all day. Replace caps for ASUS laptops or Dell Alienwares or other laptops. Those are very popular capacitors that fail. And we do carry and sell those caps on our website. Whatever you need, one-stop shop. Just log in to NorthridgeFix.com, click on shop, add to cart, checkout, pay, and we almost always ship out same day. And we are done. I just wanted to make sure the chip was making a connection. The first pin, or the pin from the far left, is making a connection with the cap. And we are all good. I'm going to hand it over to Big Boss to reassemble and test, and I'll be back to finish the video. Done? Is it working?
Yes.
Oh. Oh, we need to plug in the cable. So Big Boss looks like he already tested the laptop and he said it's working, but I have a black screen because he said to plug the charger in, the battery is dead. Let me plug the charging cable. Okay. I pressed on the power button and I do see the keyboard backlight. Yes. The laptop is working. Wow. We did it. We got the bad guy quick. Right? The short is gone. And it booted up to Windows. Right here. The customer is going to be very happy. And he can probably pick up tomorrow. We're going to end the video right here. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Leave it down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll do something else in the next video. And if you have not already done so, grab the Better Than Factory t-shirt from our website, along with all the other designs that we have listed. Everything from Big Boss, Boss of all bosses, the short is gone, what can you do, solid, and rest of the designs. I will see you again in the next video.